Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to be talking about Beyond Meat and McDonald's partnering up. I came across a video that was very interesting. I would appreciate a thumbs up for this video, and if it's not too much trouble, also hit that red subscribe button. Anyways, so Jim Cramer will be interviewing Beyond Meat CEO later today. It's going to be a very interesting video. We'll see what happens, but I'm very interested to see what Ethan John has to say on the interview. So I'm going to play this video regarding McDonald's CEO saying that he plans to launch plant-based meat at all McDonald's eventually, but it's going to take some time. But I'll play the video and I'll talk about it. So let's begin.
Beyond Meat up 10% pre-market as the company had earnings last night. They look to grab some share now that meat supply in this country is being threatened. Jim asked the McDonald's CEO about that very phenomenon during an interview last week. Take a listen.
I certainly expect that over time that you will see plant-based on the McDonald's menu. I think for us, the question is really about when. And our system operates best at scale. We don't do hobbies really well. And so when we bring plant-based onto the menu, we need to be confident that there's a sufficient level of demand that really will allow it to stick on the menu. And so that's going to be a country-by-country decision. I think there are going to be some countries that are further along on that than others. But I do expect that we will have plant-based on the menu. It's just a question of when.
I think the pandemic is speeding up a lot of things. We're going plant-based. I think that the Tyson performance was so abysmal, that recognition that the meatpacking places somehow, no matter how much they follow the CDC and the rules, they can't seem to stay clean. I think Beyond Meat, I know when I was at Costco, Beyond Meat is just a huge seller. They've been hurt by food service, but there's a groundswell. It's not Zoom with 300 million, but I think that there are people who are getting appalled by what's happened at the meat packers. And the more we read about it, the more we think, you know what? Beyond Meat is the way to be able to get protein, but skip that thing called the industrial cow.
You've got Ethan Brown on tonight, Jim.
Yep.
And I guess that means you are not heartened by Tyson resuming production in Waterloo this week?
Well, I'm glad that they closed it. But look, I just think, there's something obviously wrong when you have factories that you're doing everything you can to keep this disease out. Let's hope that the Waterloo works. But I think these stories make you become not necessarily a vegetarian, but to think twice about beef. And then you think twice about beef and then you try Beyond, you kind of realize it's very, very similar. They're both protein sources. The new Beyond sausages are much better in terms of the kind of ingredients that we used to get. The price differential could be big. At last, Ethan Brown may have that price differential where he's cheaper coming under the beef complex. And it's a really important ethos, not a hobby. And I love Chris. I think he runs a great chain. I think the franchisees, they just don't want it. Who wants another line, basically a line where you have to do something that's anti your core business? But Ethan Brown is he's a missionary. For 10 years, he proselytized, and I think it's hitting home. I think it's a real trend. I had Impossible on last week. Now, they are GMO, which is something that obviously is a curse word among some. But, wow, this movement's happening, and you got to get on the bus or get left behind.
But, Jim, I think it's important to put it in some perspective. I mean, you're still talking about a company in Beyond Meat that did, $97 million in revenues? I mean, these are still very small numbers, growing off that base, obviously, at a very high rate, but nothing compared to some of the bigger companies.
Look, it starts like that. I mean, Nestle's picked it up because they think when I had Nestle CEO on, he said, look, this is a must in Europe. So, I mean, it starts like this. I don't think it doesn't begin with $1 billion. But this is not a blockbuster drug. But watch this trend. I think it's very exciting for investors.
Obviously, Jim Cramer is extremely bullish, so I'm not selling my position. I bought in at $99.53, I believe. I'm up like 24%. I'm not selling my position. I think this thing is going much, much higher. I think we're gonna break new 52-week high. I think we're going back to 200 USD in the near future here. That's my opinion. I don't know for sure. At the end of the day, like Tesla did it. Tesla went from $200 all the way to $800 in a matter of a couple months. So why can't Beyond Meat go from $100 to $200-$300 in a couple months? It's possible. Will it happen? I have no idea. At the end of the day, billionaires move this market, hedge fund moves this market, Jim Cramer somewhat moves this market. Jim Cramer's bullish, I'm bullish. I think the stock is heading much, much higher, my opinion. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens the following day. But I'm thinking we're going back to 167, 150 in the very, very short term here. The stock is obviously uptrending right now. Obviously, there's a bullish cross. Large volume candle today. And I think that tomorrow is going to be another large volume candle. And if McDonald's we get some good news on KFC, beyond KFC or McDonald's, I think this thing is heading to the moon. The moon, blue sky breakout, baby. Blue sky breakout. As I'm calling it right now, blue sky breakout. At least I'm hoping it's blue sky breakout. I'm very, very bullish on Beyond Meat, and any dip is a buying opportunity. I may even add some more to my position. I don't know yet. A little scared because it could pull back. But right now, it looks bullish, and I think that the RSI is going to hit 80 very soon here. Once it goes over 80, then okay, maybe be a little bearish and take some profit and hope it pulls back and fixes the RSI level. But right now, I think the RSI level is heading to 83. I think we're going to have another push up forward. If we look at the short position, it's 9.16 million. I'm sure shorts are running to the exit to cover. I don't know how to check the short position, but short squeeze might do it. Let's look BYND. So today, short interest, I don't know. It doesn't really tell me. Short interest prior is 8.5. Short interest right now is 9.16 million. So it's still telling me that there's 9.16 million shares shorted. Shares shorted percent of float is 29.89%. 30% of the stock is shorted. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Maybe shorts didn't even cover yet, and this is all rally, and shorts are probably nervous right now. They are probably extremely nervous right now. I think there's going to be a short squeeze to the upside in a big way. Big way. But we'll see what happens. This is just me being bullish. I think that Beyond Meat stock is heading higher. This morning, in the morning, I bought some more call options. And I may continue to buy some more call options because I'm thinking that this stock is heading to 160 in the short term here. Could be wrong. Pure speculation on my part. We'll see what happens. Very bullish on Beyond Meat. Don't plan to sell my position. Only planning to add to my position. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Oh, it's 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Wow. Okay. So, there's a few things I wanted to bring up. So I put out a video yesterday for the Beyond Meat earnings report, and I was shocked. I'm shocked that not a lot of people are very interested in Beyond Meat. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. There's a lot of retail investors on my channel that just don't care about Beyond Meat. That's why I believe Beyond Meat is going higher, because retail investors are very greedy. They're very short-minded, short-term thinking, and the fact that nobody's interested in Beyond Meat because I released an earnings report. The video is at least an hour, and the audience retention is only 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and only 71. If even 71 people watched it, that means that there is very, very little interest in it. And then I released a video this morning putting Tesla's name on it, and again, YouTube is not pushing out my my video. No, not a lot of YouTube searches. Oh well, whatever. I still like it. I'm still going to be posting this video. I'm still going to be covering Beyond Meat because I think Beyond Meat is heading a lot higher, and I think any dip in stock price is an opportunity. That's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. It's clearly uptrending right now, and I'm going to remain bullish on Beyond Meat. I think it's going higher. That's my opinion. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.